Hello, my name is AJ Lambert, and I'm a candidate for treasurer of IYNC. I apologize for not getting to meet you all in person at the IYNC conference this year. However, with the help of technology, I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce myself to you and my ideas and goals if elected treasurer of IYNC. So who is this guy talking behind a computer, you may ask? Well, again, my name is AJ Lambert. I am 28 years old and married to my beautiful wife Janelle for 4 years. I was born and raised in Philadelphia in the United States of America. While Janelle and I don't have any kids yet, our 2 dogs do keep us pretty busy. I enjoy playing basketball, watching every kind of sport, and traveling. Enough about me personally. What about professionally? Well, I studied at the Pennsylvania State University, where I received a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Additionally, I completed the MBA program at Villanova University, where I concentrated in finance and international business. The highlight of my time at Villanova was an international immersion course in Dubai, UAE. Here, we learned about doing business in the Middle East as well as a cultural impact. My technical background led me to an engineering position with Exelon Nuclear in Pottstown, Pennsylvania at the Limerick Nuclear Power Plant. Currently, I am in training to become a senior reactor operator. My expected license date is January of 2017, which will greatly free up my availability and travel for IYNC. Prior to entering license class, I spent time as a design and system engineer. I was selected to participate in the Exelon Emerging Leader program, which involved meeting other leaders across a company and learning how the business works. We also completed several case studies in the nuclear industry. Let's move on to the next slide and talk more about my involvement with NAYGN. As stated before, I was the Limerick site representative for NAYGN for 3 years. During that time, I attended the National NAYGN Conference in Washington, D.C. in 2011 and 2013. As the site lead, I was responsible for developing an annual budget and reporting to station management quarterly. I organized events for the station and Exelon East NAYGN focused around professional development, community outreach, and networking. During my time as site lead, I implemented an organizational structure consisting of a site lead, co-lead, and 4 position chairs. Each chair was responsible to develop and implement organizational activities centered around their focus area. These focus areas matched up with the overall goal of NAYGN: professional development, community outreach, volunteering, and networking. The organizational structure I developed and implemented is still in use today with Limerick NAYGN. I had the benefit of meeting with the current IYNC treasurer, Dan O'Connor, recently to discuss his progress as IYNC treasurer and ideas I had in mind if elected as IYNC treasurer. We both agreed that if I'm elected, we would be able to complete turnover by September 1st of 2016. As for my plans based on discussions with Dan, I would begin by establishing new credit card lines for eligible IYNC board members to help reduce transfer expenses from wire transfers we currently incur. Additionally, I would aim to improve IYNC ledger quality by transferring to QuickBooks software for easier account management. All good companies and nonprofit organizations have goals in mind. IYNC has established organizational goals. I'd like to help develop growth and financial goals for the organization through a 5-year plan. The plan would forecast growth over 5 years to help the organization plan for the future and continue to grow across the globe. Additionally, based on my discussions with Dan, I'd like to review and enhance the current budget approval process. I'd like to see a process established that is clear on the time requirements for timeliness and approval. Lastly, Dan and I discussed the current process for maintaining memorandums of understandings, or MOUs. I believe as treasurer I could help develop a database to better organize and track MOUs for IYNC. I'd like to leave you with one last thought. When I entered the nuclear industry, I saw a straight, flat road for my career. Nuclear energy was the future of our world's energy source. However, the year I entered nuclear, Fukushima happened. I thought it was the end of the road, a complete roadblock. What would I do next? Would I have to leave nuclear? However, I saw the response of the nuclear leaders in Japan as well as across the globe and recognized that while the road may be a little bumpy, we may hit some potholes in the way, we will pave a new path for nuclear industry across the world. The path may not be as straight as I originally envisioned. It may look a little different. However, we'll get there. And it'll be up to our generation to lead that way to ensure the world has a safe, peaceful use of nuclear power. I thank you for your time and your attention. And once again, my name is AJ Lambert, and I'm a candidate for IYNC Treasurer. Thank you.